Part 62 of one-off what if saw possibly one of the most defensive-minded matches in rugby history. It was these two sides that fought out an epic 3-0 matchup. France, the victors on that day, but today the Reds will be out for revenge. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Group, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and one-off what if, the series where you get to pick what you want to see out there on the rugby field. And today a special request for Fadi Casadillo, who wanted to see the Reds versus France, and we're at Suncorp Stadium for that exact match. Now these sides, as I said, met in round 62, or part 62 of the series, match 62, and it was France who got one penalty in that 3-0 win over the Reds. So the Reds, though, this time will be out to right that wrong. They're one of the most popular sides in the series, having played 6 matches so far and carry a 3-win, 3-loss record from those matches. So possible here, chance to get them back over that 50% threshold, and as requested too, few players like Gill, Guinea Cooper in the squad for today's matchup. Up against some other French, and a very improving side are the French, and they have some very top shelf players. They've just played the 3 matches so far in the series and have a 1-win, 2-loss record. That only win coming against the Reds in that 3-0 battle that was back in part 62. It is a very recent French side and a very talented, as you'd expect. So many players are capable of playing in the starting 15, but today this is the squad that they have chosen for this match. Instantly ready to get things off and running here. France travelling away in their away strip today. Interestingly enough, of the white and blue and the Reds in their customary red strip, as kickoff is underway, and we are underway already with the Reds with the ball in hand through Slipper, and Cooper getting the pass out the back from their big prop. And it is ball for the Reds very early on through Guinea, giving it to Anthony Fainga as he drives into the defence. France, well, they're very strong in defence this time. Here comes Gill, Liam Gill straight through the middle, looking towards the outsides. Fiaoui Sortia throws an intercept ball, and France pick it up, and they'll get their first use of the football. Bustero gives it off to Plisson, who kicks, well, straight down the throat of Lockie Turner. Davies looking to the left for Harris. Dodgy pass, but picked up from Holmes. Hallwell involved. Here's Fainga out on the left. Oh, and that's a good shot on Fainga. He goes straight to ground. Good tackle from Huget on the left. Guinea very much in the Reds. Oh, high tackle. Very much sitting in the Reds 22, but this will relieve the pressure, and it will give the card. Big yellow card against the Frenchman. We see who that was. It was the number 8 Picamoles, and that is a big, big blow for France. Cooper will have the kick. He'll thump it into touch, and up towards halfway. The Reds will have their first real attacking set piece, a man up as well, which is so vital. And it goes from Fainga, down for Guinea, spreads it wide, Harris for Fainga, Anthony Fainga around the outside he goes, great tackle from Bustero. Oh, and the pass, oh, Sortia's got it anyway. Quark, De Gill knocks it on, and that blows that opportunity out the window. Gill keeps chipping it ahead, waiting for someone to play at it. The French aren't interested, but now someone's picked it up at the back there. Advantage is over, but they've gone back a long way. It's a big thumping shot, surely into touch. Fofana getting hammered by the Reds defence. It's for Huget again, goes to Plisson, who gets his kick away downfield. Back there is Turner, and he turns on the defence. Brilliant work, Quirk gets it now. Away for Fainga, who's been heavily involved. But again, a good tackle on Fainga. Hasn't made any headway in this French defence. Slipper, another knock on from the Reds.
Advantage over.
And quickly over as the French play on. Away to Bustero. He goes busting through the middle. Oh, advantage to the Reds. Forward pass. And Bustero's pass to Plisson. Just an inch forward. Oh, that's a fair call for once.
Touch.
Guinea will have the scrum feed for the Reds. 0-0 still. Yellow card still for Picamos. You can see in the scrum, not feeding any more players to the scrum. A 7-man scrum for France. Guinea goes to the right. Cuts it to Sortia. Oh, Fiawi Sortia gets hammered. Back inside. Good pass from Harris. Quirk breaks the line. He goes to ground. France. Oh, France had a lot of numbers there. Couldn't bring it in. Gill pops it up to no one. Oh, and Bastro gets smashed just as he gets the ball. And that is Anthony Fainga once again. And it will bring Picamos back onto the field for France. So over 100 minutes now between these two sides, and still just 3 points is all they've managed. As Plisson now has a kick from the high tackle. And it's a good one too from the young fly half. 5 metres outside the 22 now, France. A chance for Swazuski to throw into the line out. Goes to the middle. Hall will contest, but it comes down beautifully for Maestri. Plisson runs the line. Goes to the left. Great tackle from Fainga. He shuts Fofana down.
Advantage.
And now it's a penalty for an offside. That was Holmes offside from that ruck. And France will run this ball out.
Advantage over.
Advantage is over. Plisson with the run.
Release.
And the Reds looking to get the ball back, but there's nothing there. Pepe looking for a bit of a little break. Picamos back from the bin. He drives forward. Strong runner, ball in hand. Now they go, oh, another high shot. And Nyanga looking to get away, but it is a big tackle from Quirk. And this will give France a chance to take the lead. Plisson, no question, will line this up. And it should be an easy 3 points here. Second high tackle of the match, and no mistake. It is 3-0 to France. And already memories of back at part 62. France won by this exact scoreline. What have the Reds got this time? It's been a long time coming. Can they get revenge? Cooper kicks off. Oh, it's a very good kick from Cooper. Oh, it's just too deep. That could have been a fantastic kickoff from Cooper. But it's gone just a metre too far. And what is going on here? Holmes has the ball. And he's going to kick off. Quite remarkably, he kicks deep down into the corner. France opting for a re-kick. But why is Holmes taking it? Here's Fiawi Sortia giving it to Cooper. No tricks in the sleeve this time for Cooper. Here's Fainga breaking the line again. It's Anthony Fainga. Grubbers ahead, but it dribbles into touch. Not a bad result for the Reds. Just outside of 22 as half-time rings. Swazuski will throw in the final play of this half. It goes back beautifully to Mendrad and he'll thump it into touch. And France will head to the break with a 3-0 lead thanks to a Plisson penalty and not much else for either side to speak of. It is 3-0 to France, and we have through 40 minutes. That is now 120 minutes of rugby, and neither side has managed to try. It is France with 2 penalties, and the Reds yet to get off the mark. Possession, you can see the Reds have had all the ball, but they've had no territory whatsoever. 29% of territory with 69% of the ball. That is not helping at all. Line breaks 4-0, but the French defence at the back, Doulin, has been very good and has stopped any chance of the Reds breaking out like they would be so customary to doing. They have 40 minutes though to get back in this match. Of course, the yellow card to Picamos was a great opportunity that they could not capitalise on, and in the end it was a high tackle of the Reds' own which allowed Plisson to get the only points of the match. But it is France leading 3-0 as they did back in part 62. Is it possible? Is there a chance here for the Reds to buck the trend and get the win. Let's get back down and see 40 minutes about to get underway. Craig Cooper had a very quiet first half by his standards anyway. Just about nailed the perfect kickoff though, as there's a slight breeze coming from left to right, coming against the Reds now as it's kicked off from Cooper. Holds up beautifully, and Guinea just about got himself in a perfect position for that. It's put down nicely from Pepe for France. As the Reds commit a lot of man to that ruck, but it still comes back for France. Here's Plisson, knock on, and Simmons picks it up. He frees it out. Fiawi Sortia, poor pass. Harris dives on it just inside the field of play.
Advantage over.
Advantage to the Reds is quickly over. They lose a lot of ground there. Simmons, no one out there. Horwell has to make a tackle on his opposite number, and the Reds are in disarray. It's back for France as Dusson makes his first real run of the match. He goes back to Maestri now. Haven't seen much from the little scrum half today. Back to Plisson again, he's knocked it on. And it will be a scrum feed to the Reds. Now the France are trying to look for territory here, but the Reds rushing defence. There we saw it, Guinea. Real thumping tackle too. Not allowing the fly half to get his kicks away.
Sit.
And a massive shove too from the Reds. Schatz. Guinea over the top for Harris. Slices in half. But gets taken down. Gill on hand. Quickly recycling the ball. Here comes Schatz. Quirk it is. Quirk going down the sideline. Fiawi Sortia. Can he break free? He's taken. Great tackle at the back. Chance though for the Reds. Slipper. Schatz. Horwell out the back door. No one at home. And France get the ball back. Bastro giving it off to Nyanga. And he goes to ground inside their own 22. What have France got? Back they go to Plisson again this time. Gets his kick away. Down to Turner. Turner's going to run it back. Great pass to Harris. Gore, beautiful work for Davies. Davies runs and steps. Can't break free. Holmes is on hand as his flank of the front rowers combining on the left side. Guinea. Harris. Good pass to Fiawi Sortia. He's breaking away from Bastro. Again tries to step inside Doolan. No way through. Guinea. Cooper. Quade Cooper's in. It's a try for the Reds. That is a game breaker from Quade Cooper. That is what he does. He rips the soul of the game in half and he scores the massive try that the Reds were looking for. Fiawi Sortia has been brilliant, the youngster. He has broken the line many of times, but it was there. Quade Cooper, still with Anthony Fainga on his wing, didn't need him, used him as a decoy. But Doolan and Fiawi Sortia, what a contest that has been. But great pace getting away from Dusson and Bastro chasing hard. But Quade Cooper that close to the line, great try. Just what the Reds required. Even more so, they need this kick. Cooper nails that. Great kick right in front. And have we seen the revitalised Quade Cooper to the fore now? 20 to go. The Reds lead by 4. France kicking off once again. Goes high from Plisson. And back goes Fang. A good pass to Harris. Throws it out the back for Horwell. Schatz involved. He's popped it out. Gill, it's just dribbled on the ground. The good work from Gill. Here's Guinea. Fainga. He's got Sortia. Well, Sortia's going to go into touch. Well, he's been one of the best runners tonight. Has Chris Fiawi Sortia. On that occasion, though, the defence getting the best of him. Here's Sarzuski. What have France got from the set piece? They go to Maestri as they do so often. And Picamol's at the back, trying to bust his way through. Dusson goes short side to Plisson. And it's there for Medrad. Oh, look at him going, still through about 5 tackles. How wide they go? It's a big chance here. Sarzuski took a bit too much time. Picamol's has ruined it. Oh, it was 5-on-1 for France. And they have butchered it. massively butchered it. And Guinea will thump it away. Box kick from Will Guinea. It goes down to Doolan. He's taken nicely. And France spread it once again. To the left they go. Oh, Sauter, big hit there on Houget, but it's breaking away. Nyanga will go all the way. Brilliant try for France. And that is big counter-attacking chance for France have scored. And that is a brilliant, brilliant exponent there. Watch that play. Doolan was in the line. It was Houget as well, but it was the dummy from Nyanga. And the blindside flanker scores a spectacular French try. That is what they're all about. Look at the speed. Busting away from two very quick players, Faenga and Turner. No chance, and France regain the lead thanks to their flanker. And Plisson has a chance here. Two very important points if he can nail them. 9 minutes to go. Here's Plisson. Oh, it's drifting beautifully. What an outstanding kick from the youngster. France back to the lead by 3. And it's 7-10. The French with the slenderest of leads with 8 minutes remaining. What can the Reds cook up? Have they got one more trick in the bag? As it goes high and it's picked up from Davies. Brilliant play to Holmes, but it's intercepted from Picamoles. And straight away, France attack to the left. Midrad, he's breaking away, but he's taken. Good tackle coming in from Houget. And he's bundled all the way into touch. And that was Fiawi Sauter doing the work in defence now as well. He's bust the line many times in attack. Fanger goes to the front. Simmons puts it down. Guinea to Cooper. Davies in the line. Beautiful break from Rod Davies. He spins it wide for Harris. Harris has to use his feet. He does brilliantly. Breaks away from one tackle. Sets it up. Well, is he going to set it up here? France might have the edge. No. Good support there for the Reds. They get it back. Schatz. Pass to no one. Intercepted from Bastro. That could spell the end of the Reds here. It's gone back in a high tackle. That'll be it. The Reds will fall short. It was Quark once again. Second high tackle of the match. And all they need to do here, France, is kick this into touch. But oh, well, this is ambitious. They've gone for the shot. Dusatoir, who we have not mentioned all day, has called for the 3 points. If this falls short, the Reds can counter. It's miles wide. It's short and wide. And the Reds have one last shot at things here. Back to Guinea. Quirk. Cooper over the top for Davies. Oh, this could be a chance. Davies steps. Oh, he slips. He gets up and goes again. The Reds are up to just about halfway. Guinea. Big pass to Harris. Harris spits him. Harris is through. Can he get his support? He does. Cooper. Fiawi Sauter. Now he's down the right. The Reds are breaking. Oh, he's just caught short. The defence is good and strong for France. But the Reds still have it. They're on the 22 now. Harris. Slipper. Involved. Cooper. Cooper gets Dusatoir. Oh, intercepted now. It's going to be a kick from Dusson. But it's not gone out. Turner. He goes away. He's not into touch. Simmons now. The Reds doing everything right. Horwell picks up the loose ball. France have numbers to the ruck. They could lose it here, the Reds. Looks like it's going to slowly come back. Slipper. Good pass to Cooper. Now the Reds again. Oh, poor pass, and this will probably finish it. Oh, it's knocked on. But it will be all over. The ref will not feed the scrum. France will probably see this out here. The ref is going to see a replay. That man was offside. It was all kinds of wrong from Domingo. But the ref says that is enough. And France hang on to defeat the Reds for a second time by just 3 points. The Reds had all the chances in the world, but the French defence was very stout. They held so strong. They looked like they were going to concede time and time again. But today, One-off what if. It is France who win 10-7 over the Reds. Well, 2 wins now for France over the Reds, and the French only played 4 matches. Maybe we'll see more of the French side in future episodes. As for this match, it is 10-7, the French over the Reds, and the scorers are Cooper with all the points for the Reds, 1 try, and the, of course, conversion from his own try. As for France, it was a beautiful try, beautiful counter-attack play that Nyanga was the benefactor from. His try was converted from Plisson, who also nailed a very early penalty in the first half. The stats, well boy, it was an amazingly exciting match. That last passage, the Reds had more opportunities than they did in the whole match. The full-time possession, 55% for the Reds, 49 of territory, and the handling errors were a massive. Look at that from the Reds, 28-5 for France. Tackles, France making 67, the Reds only 39, but line breaks down the bottom, 9 to the Reds, 3 for France. And that wraps us up for today's one-off what if match. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the request, Fady. Hope I haven't said your name too wrong there, but you know who you are. Your requested match as you wanted it. Not the result, I'm sure, but France, a classic. Another beautiful low-scoring match, but that was an amazing fixture between these two sides. And that is us for today. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's match. Remember, if you want to leave a request of your own, leave them in the comments, leave them at me on Twitter. My address, Twitter details are all on the channel page, Steam, anything like that, and I can play them out just like this one, just for you. So get on to that, and I'll see you all next time for more one-off what if. Till then, take care.